All right, guys, so let's talk about another awesome use of snip.ly or Sniply to leverage other people's content to build your list, right? So Sniply is a super powerful tool for Amazon or any website, but there's also other very powerful kind of uses of Sniply. So let's say, for example, that you were running, a e-commerce campaign, selling presidential merch or politically charged merchandise. People who are kind of leveraging the polarity and interest and kind of passion related to politics, whether you're for Obama or now you're for Trump or you were for Bernie Sanders or whatever the case may have been. People have very strong opinions about those things, which means, and when people have very strong opinions and they want to display those opinions, right, that means that you can sell merch and you can sell, things related and kind of piggybacking off all of that kind of marketing. And so what you can do, guys, and kind of the old way, if you wanted to, advertise to a blog post or things like that, you would have to, start a blog, write the content, all of these different types of things, right? A lot of kind of work if you wanted to drive traffic to your blog post or collect emails or, pixel people who are interested in what your blog had to say and then retarget them. And so that was kind of the old way. But now, guys, what we can do with Sniply is we can use other people's content, make ads to that content, right? Because if somebody goes to like this article, for example, and we'll open this up, right? Donald Trump is the most successful first-year president of all time. And like, it doesn't matter how you personally feel about Donald Trump, or it does, but not in this context. What matters is this story is obviously very one-sided. It is pro-Trump, conservatives, right? Republicans are probably people who are would be interested in this particular article, and they'd have strong feelings about it. And so if you ran an ad, for example, like an engagement ad to this post, with like a very politically charged picture of Trump, for example, people would click on this at a very cheap rate. And you don't even have to write this article. But the beautiful part, guys, is that if we actually take this link, we come into Sniply and we create a snip. Now, because a lot of other kind of news sites that aren't Amazon do support iframes. So now we can add a call to action, and look at how cool this is. So we can go to new call to action, we can choose our brand, and then we can add, my favorite two here, guys, are a button and a form. So we could literally say, want like the most up-to-date news on like the world's best president. Right? And now we can literally collect emails utilizing and leveraging other people's blogs. And right, they're not going to be mad because we're driving traffic who are interested for free to them, right? So they're going to be happy about it. And we're able to collect emails, and simultaneously, guys, not only are we allowed to collect emails, or, if we wanted to, for example, do a button and have it like drive to a Facebook page, or we could drive them to maybe our landing page for our Trump merch store where we're selling Trump t-shirts, and we could say something like, want the hottest Trump merchandise? Click here. Right? Super easy. We don't have to create this article. We don't have to do anything other than drive traffic to it. And then once we actually go about and create this, right? And we can even like change all the colors and things like that. We're going to finish the CTA, and then all of a sudden, guys, we have, this link here, and it goes to the US News, but it displays our little call to action, right? And people click these like crazy. And so this is doing a couple of things. It's, driving them, we're either collecting emails or we're driving them to another link that we want. And, we're proving that these people, anybody who clicks on this link and reads this article, is extremely kind of interested in Donald Trump, which means that they might be interested and probably are interested in, buying merchandise or products related to him. And this works with all different types of things. This is just one example, guys. And then again, like we did before, we can come in here, we can create a custom audience using website traffic, right? People who visited specific web pages, and we could use our new Sniply link. And now, guys, we can retarget everyone who's shown a huge amount of interest in Donald Trump by coming and browsing this site, and we can retarget them on Facebook, selling like a Trump collectible coin. I have a friend who did multiple millions of dollars selling a Trump collectible coin, guys. Politics is there's an unbelievably vast amount of money to be made in politics and in subjects that people have strong opinions on. So that is a very incredible way to kind of utilize Sniply without having to create any of your own content and to create very, very targeted custom audiences that you can then retarget to make a huge amount of profit selling merchandise that's related to the topic that you're driving, and you don't have to write any of the content yourself, guys. So that is another incredible way to use Sniply. I hope you enjoyed that one, guys, and let's get to the next.